Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever held a dollar bill and wondered, where does this actually come from? No, I don't mean the bank. I mean, where is it physically born? Today, we're going on an exclusive, behind-the-scenes tour to witness the birth of the mighty US dollar. We are going deep inside one of the most secure facilities in the world, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. Let's uncover the secrets behind the money that makes the world go round. Our journey begins not with paper, but with a special top-secret blend. You might call it paper, but it's actually a unique fabric made of 75% cotton and 25% linen. This isn't your average notebook paper. It's designed to be incredibly durable. Think about it, a single bill can be folded back and forth thousands of times before it tears. This special material is also the first line of defense against counterfeiting. It's produced by a single company, and its exact formula is one of America's best-kept secrets. The large blank sheets arrive at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, ready to be transformed. The first step in this transformation is the art of engraving. This isn't done by a machine. It's a painstaking process done by hand by master engravers. These highly skilled artists spend years, sometimes even a decade, perfecting their craft. They use sharp tools called gravers to etch the intricate designs, the portraits, the buildings, the fine lines onto soft steel plates called master dies. Every single line you see on a dollar bill, from the delicate strands of hair on a president's portrait to the tiny patterns in the border, is carved by hand. This level of detail is almost impossible for counterfeiters to replicate. Once the master die is perfect, it's used to create the printing plates. The design from the die is transferred onto a plastic sheet and then duplicated multiple times before being transferred onto a large steel plate. This plate, now bearing dozens of impressions of the bill, is curved and hardened, ready for the printing press. This whole process, from the first cut of the engraver's tool to the finished printing plate, ensures that every single bill printed is an exact replica of the original perfect design. The level of precision is just mind-blowing. Now for the main event, printing. The Bureau uses a process called intaglio printing. This is where those engraved plates come into play. A special proprietary ink is applied to the plate, filling all the tiny grooves of the engraved design. The surface of the plate is then wiped clean, leaving ink only in the recessed lines. The cotton linen sheets are pressed against the plate with immense pressure. We're talking tons of force. This pressure not only transfers the ink onto the sheet but also raises the ink slightly, giving genuine currency that distinct, textured feel. Run your finger over a new bill. You can literally feel the raised print. That's the magic of intaglio. The printing process happens in stages. First, the back of the bill is printed. That's the green side. They print thousands of these large sheets at a time. After the ink has had enough time to dry, which can take up to 72 hours, the sheets are flipped over, and the front of the bill, the black side with the portrait, is printed using the same intaglio method. This two-step process ensures the highest quality and detail on both sides of the note. It's a slow, methodical dance of ink, paper, and immense pressure. But we're not done yet. After the main printing, it's time to add more security features. This is where modern technology meets traditional craftsmanship. Depending on the denomination, different features are added. For higher value bills like the $100 note, a blue 3D security ribbon is woven into the paper itself, not printed on it. If you tilt the note, you can see tiny bells and the number 100 moving. There's also the color shifting ink. Look at the number in the bottom right corner of a new bill. It changes color from copper to green as you tilt it. These features are incredibly complex to produce, making life very, very difficult for counterfeiters. And of course, there's the watermark. Hold a bill up to the light and you'll see a fade image of the portrait appear. This isn't printed on the surface. It's created during the paper-making process by varying the thickness of the paper. This is another classic and effective security measure that's tough to fake. All these layers of security are added in a separate, highly automated process after the main intaglio printing is complete. Now we have these huge sheets with dozens of printed bills, complete with security features. The next step is inspection. And let me tell you, the quality control here is intense. The sheets are fed into the currency overprinting and processing equipment or COPE. This incredible machine does several things at once. It adds the final printed elements, the Treasury seal, the Federal Reserve seal, and the 2 serial numbers. Each bill gets a unique serial number, which is like its own personal ID. Think about that, every single bill in circulation has a one-of-a-kind identifier. At the same time, the COPE system uses advanced cameras and sensors to scan every single sheet for defects. It checks for printing errors, smudges, inconsistencies in color, any flaw, no matter how small. If a sheet is found to be imperfect, it's immediately rejected and flagged for destruction. Nothing less than perfection is allowed to leave the facility. The rejected sheets are shredded, ensuring that no flawed currency ever makes it into public hands. Only the flawless sheets move on to the final stage. The final step is cutting and packaging. The large sheets that passed inspection are cut into individual notes. For a sheet of 32 bills, for example, a guillotine-style cutter slices them first horizontally and then vertically, creating crisp, individual dollar bills. It's at this moment that they finally look like the money we use every day. These newly born bills are then stacked, wrapped into bricks of 4,000 notes, and shrink-wrapped. These bricks are then packed into cash packs and prepared for shipment. So, where do they go from here? The brand new currency is shipped out to the 12 Federal Reserve banks located across the United States. From there, the money is distributed to commercial banks, and finally, it makes its way into ATMs, cash registers, and your wallet. The journey from a blank sheet of cotton linen fabric to the cash you use to buy a coffee is a long and incredibly complex one, steeped in history, artistry, and cutting-edge technology. The whole process is a symphony of security. From the secret paper recipe and the hand-carved engravings to the 3D security ribbons and unique serial numbers, every single step is designed to do one thing: protect the integrity of the US dollar. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing produces billions of notes each year, and the fact that counterfeiting is relatively rare is a testament to the effectiveness of this multi-layered system. It's a constant cat and mouse game, with the Bureau always working to stay several steps ahead of counterfeiters by developing new and more advanced security features. So the next time you hold a dollar bill, take a closer look. Appreciate the art of the engraving, feel the raised intaglio print, tilt it to see the color-shifting ink, and look for the watermark. You're not just holding a piece of paper. You're holding a small masterpiece of design and engineering, a product of centuries of tradition and innovation. It's a symbol of trust and stability recognized all over the globe, and now you know the incredible story of how it's made. Thanks so much for joining me on this tour inside the currency factory. It's truly fascinating, isn't it? If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the things we see every day. Let me know in the comments what you found most surprising about how money is made. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.